Hey, it's Vic Dorfman from smartkeywordresearch.net and membershipgarden.com, and I'm here with another No B.S. review for you for ManageWP. Now, ManageWP is a software that you pay for on a monthly basis, and it's totally web-based. And what it allows you to do, essentially, is it allows you to manage as many sites from one dashboard as you want. Now, that's the sort of main feature, but what really sells me on ManageWP and why I continue to use it, despite the fact that I don't build as many niche sites as I used to, these days I'm focusing mostly on product creation. The reason is because it allows you to automatically schedule full backups of all your sites to your Amazon S3 account. Now, if you go and you look at the WordPress-based solutions for backing up your site, they mostly freaking suck. And most of them just back up your database, and if your site crashes or gets hacked, you don't need a database. You need your whole site up and running exactly the way it looked before it went down. And if you're scheduling your backups to go daily, then the worst case scenario is that you'll lose a day's work if something happens. And that's what I pay for. I pay for that peace of mind. But if you are building niche sites, it's a wonderful tool. It also allows you to clone your websites, which is cool. But of course, like any piece of software, it does have its negatives, and I'm going to go through those and show those to you in a minute. And I think the main negative probably is price. So here we go. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take you to the dashboard in the ManageWP members area. And as you can see, first of all, on the homepage, there is a ManageWP iPhone app, which is somewhat recent. And if you do a lot of work from your iPhone, might be worth looking into. I've never used it, so I can't really tell you about it. So let us log in. Boop. And yes, let's save that password with LastPass. Now, what you're looking at here is you're seeing in the left-hand column all of my sites. Some of these are niche sites, some of these are blogs, some of these are aborted attempts at something that just never really happened. And as you can see, I have 40 different sites. Now here's what's cool. When you're building niche sites, and say you're doing AdSense sites and ClickBank sites, you can color code your sites by category. So if you want to do AdSense sites green, you could do AdSense sites green. You can do ClickBank sites red, and that's actually exactly what I've done here. Now what you're seeing in this main panel is the update feature. So for example, I haven't updated WordPress on all of these sites, so ManageWP is telling me, hey, you can update WordPress, and you can either do it individually, site by site, or you can update all of them at once. And the same goes for your plugins. Let's open that, and it tells you which plugins are ready to be updated for each site. And again, you can update them individually, or you can update them all at once. Now, there are a few more features. You can update your themes. You can clean all of your post revisions, and you can clean all of your spam comments. Now, if you actually click on a site, let's say I click on smartkeywordresearch.net, it will take me to the smartkeywordresearch.net dashboard. Same thing as if you were logging into your WordPress account, and you can collapse this menu and you're left with the same exact screen, except you have this little toolbar up top. Now if you leave your site A, if I leave Smart Keyword Research, let's say, and I go to singingsoftwarereviews.com, and now I dick around a little bit on this site, on singingsoftwarereviews.com, and a little promotion there. And when I return to smartkeywordresearch.net, this is Thai Wi-Fi, by the way. I'm in Thailand. and the Wi-Fi here sucks. Here we go. And so when I return here, I'm on the very same page that I was working on before. Now here I'm on the dashboard, so you can't really see that I'm returned to the same page, but let's say I was on the comments page and left this site to work on another site, it would take me back to the comments page, which is really useful if you have ADD and you get bored and you want to bounce around and work on one site for a while and then another site for a while, etc., etc. Now, here are, in my opinion, and the reason that I really pay for this software, because it is expensive, you know, $50 a month, it may not seem like much, but with all of your bills and everything that you pay for, a Weber, PayPal, you know, it all adds up. And the reason I pay for this particular software and this service is, number one, I'm able to log into one dashboard and access all of my sites. I love that because I'm really great at losing passwords. Maybe you can relate, and then you have to go looking for it in your inbox, and it's just a pain in the ass. Here you could just log in to one dashboard and you have all of your sites available. Now, what I really pay for is the backups feature. The backups feature is awesome. Now, as you can see, I have 33 scheduled backups, and I have them scheduled to run daily and to back up full, which means it backs up your whole site. And if I go into the edit screen, what you're going to see is I can choose to back up daily, weekly, monthly. I can even choose the time that I want it to back up. And am I backing up the full site? Of course you want to back up the full site, or the database only. Again, like I said, if your site goes down, if somebody hacks your site, you don't need a damn database. You need your full site to be back up and running, especially if your site is already making money. You don't want your income to just disappear overnight. And that's really why I pay for ManageWP, that this is just a great piece of security as far as I'm concerned. And then what you do is you simply select the sites that you want to back up. You go to the next screen, you enter your Amazon S3 login credentials, or you can even use Dropbox, Google Drive, FTP it to a server of your choice, or have it emailed to you. I just use Amazon S3. You hit save, and you're off to the races. And the final feature that I want to show you is, let me find it here, is the clone wizard. Now, if you're creating niche sites, this is really useful, because what it essentially allows you to do is create an exact replica of one site and move that replica onto a new domain of your choosing. So essentially you will select one site. Let's say I select becomingarealtor.org, and you can exclude files and folders that you do not want to be created in the backup, in the replica, or you can choose to include certain files and folders. Then you create a backup and you place that backup onto another site. Now, the only thing that you need to remember when you're doing this is when you clone a site, it's going to clone it exactly. So you need to go in and you need to change all of the content, and you need to change all of the SEO tags, your title tag, your description, and your keyword tags if you entered them, and of course your main title tag for your website in the settings. So this is ManageWP in a nutshell. And one more thing I'll show you is you can upgrade here, you can view your billing here, you can create a profile, you can assign sub-users if you're working with outsourcers. This is actually a really cool feature that I used for a little while when I had a lot of outsourcers doing niche site stuff for me. And obviously ManageWP, has an affiliate program. And if you click on the link below this video, it will take you to a free 30-day trial of ManageWP. So if you want to check it out, if you want to give it a test drive, you'll be able to try it for 30 days for up to 5 sites with the professional features. Now, just one more quick last thing, and I will let you go. Okay, so what are the negatives of ManageWP? You know, most reviews you watch or read online for any kind of product, especially in the internet marketing space, is really just an endorsement. It's not a review at all, because you never get to see any of the negatives. And every piece of software, I don't care how good it is, Easy Video Suite included, has negatives. And I would say that the negatives for ManageWP are outweighed by the positives, but the two most, I guess, prominent negatives are the price, which I'm going to show you in a second, and this. This is the update all feature over here. And what this can do is this could really fuck you up, because if, for example, you've installed a plugin on all of your sites and you updated that plugin, and then you go to update all of your WordPress installations and that plugin doesn't play nice with WordPress, you will essentially have crashed all of your sites. And I did this, so I had to go back and manually install WordPress 3.4.2, I think, to my sites just to get everything back in working order. And WordPress 3.5 has been really buggy, so a lot of people have experienced this kind of thing. So essentially, you have to be really careful when you're using this update all feature, because if there's any kind of bug and you scale that bug, you're going to scale it to all of your sites, and then you're going to have to go back and manually repair it. Now, the other prominent negative is the pricing, and it's not just the pricing, it's the way that they set you up. Here, you cannot see how much it costs to sign up for ManageWP. It's not telling you. There's no pricing page. Okay, there's no pricing page. It's really annoying. It just says, if you go to to ManageWP/about, and you're trying to look for pricing, hey, where's the pricing? Where's the pricing? Nope, you cannot view the pricing. Really annoying. You have to sign up for free now. Now, I understand that this converts better. But as a business person, it just irks me, and maybe you can relate, because you just want to know how much it costs. Just tell me how much it costs, and maybe I'll pay it. But anyway, let's say I just enter a BS email here, BS email 321123 at yahoo.com. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I go to sign up. Let's see what happens now. It takes you directly to the dashboard, and you'll be able to start using ManageWP right out the gate, but you still don't know how much it's going to cost you. And of course, when your 30 days is up, then you get to find out what the price is. Or you can go to the billing and order now, and then you'll be able to actually see what it costs you. See, now you can see what the price is. And the version that I use is professional, and the reason that I use professional, the reason I recommend you use professional and stay away from standard, is simply because professional version allows you to clone your sites and automatically schedule backups, whereas the standard version does not. And of course, if you're running a ton of sites and you have clients and everything, you may want to opt for the business version. And again, thanks so much for watching this ManageWP review. I'm Vic Dorfman. That's the cute fella in the picture. And if you'd like to check out ManageWP for yourself for 30 days, simply click on the link below this video and it will take you to your 30-day free trial. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.